Hello, welcome back to Fortnite. Um, so what I need is experience, and I looked it up, said that this map was a good way to get experience. I know they were like saying, oh, run through until this point, at this point, do this and that, the other, and then repeat, and it's optimized so you can just do the same thing easily over again and get a lot of experience, but it's 707 levels of a death run. Let's just see how far we can get. You know? There's a bunch of bonus stuff, uh, which I don't care about. I just want to see how far I can get through it, and preferably if I can get all the way through it. I doubt it, because it's 707 levels of a death run, which, if I'm correct, I think it's parkour. Parkour! Um, but yeah, I'll just see how far I get in the next hour or two. See what happens. Whoops. Oh, whatever. We're on it anyway. Oh, there it goes. So this is like a checkpoint. Oh, okay. So those death pits aren't just for show. Okay. So what, we're on level 5. That's not too difficult. Not getting XP. That means I just updated the map. You'll get your XP session once XP is calibrated in a few hours. See and protect the amount of XP from pre-calibration phase. Make sure to finish the map by XP sequence. Interesting. Doesn't really matter to me. So there's something like... Oh, that was weird. It says there's secrets, which I did hear about, but it doesn't necessarily mean anything. That's cool. Another sign about my XP. I wonder if rather than levels, it's more of 707 checkpoints. Hearts? Okay. I don't really see anything special. I don't know if there's like another way you're supposed to do that. That's easy enough. Just another whoosh. Yes, it is. Okay, so this isn't going to be too difficult. Half of these you don't even have to do the intended way. So this is the first one that genuinely killed me. I just went the wrong way about that, but oh well. Let's just do this. There. Because it genuinely killed me. Finding a way for right is worth wasting a little bit of time. You're supposed to get XP every 20 minutes. Not that that's gonna matter. And I'll let you guys know if I actually get the experience from it or not. I feel like it will be obvious if I do. Most of this isn't even a challenge. I wonder if it's just supposed to be like that, or if they think this is actually a challenge. Oh. We found Bob the Bear. Oh, okay. Huh. This one's actually a little potentially dangerous kind of thing. I wish I didn't have the arrows for that. So what happens if I go like up here? This looks like it's a challenge of its own. Nothing? Okay. That's why it's like that. Honestly, if they didn't have the arrows, I would have even looked because super easy as it is. Now, I don't know how long this is going to take, or if it's going to take a really long time or not. I know it said the fastest was 40 minutes. We're probably not going to succeed in 40 minutes. But that doesn't mean we won't get, like, under a small amount of time. Oh, look, we got experience. For the time. So at the very least, not an entire waste. Oh, that's weird. Oh, okay. We're gonna make this more challenging for ourselves by not doing it the intended way. Play a little bit of limbo. And the opposite of limbo. So it is getting a little When it doesn't just give it to us, it's getting a little more difficult as it goes. But there are still a bunch that aren't difficult at all. Nice. Weird, some of them are like immediate. Some of them you have to set them off before you go. Or, no, that's not a shot. Some of them are immediate and some of them take a second. And then there's ones like that where it doesn't matter what anything. Okay, well, I thought there might be something back there, but I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna hold on to this paint. Starting to wonder if there's like these like symbols mean something, or if they're just like graffiti because they got wood. So the batteries are dead now instead of the ice. Ah, so this one's actually going to be semi-difficult. Maybe not that difficult, but still in a fun way. I wanted to see if there was one down there, because it says for once to find the secret animals. But maybe it's just telling us that there are raptors. Oh, I wonder where it could be. Okay. Skip that, but that's not something that's difficult anyway, so... Oh, we lost our paint. It's gone. Just gonna let the ice break. There we go. Weird. Oh, that's cool. I wonder if it's because of Fortnite that this isn't difficult, or if it's because the person just wanted to make a big map where people could get experience. This is difficult. Yeah, I'm dead. I say that and lose here, but let's be fair. Those aren't difficult. I'm just not paying attention. tell me where I'm supposed to go. I mean, it was easy to figure out, but still. Hmm? So we're a seventh of the way in, about. This, grab these, these it. Just splat myself. Grab another one anyway. I want that. I don't know what it is, but I want that. Alright. It's gonna take a second. Oh, wait, I'm going the wrong way, that's why. It's treating the lightning like it's ice. There's just no way to do that. Okay. I'm sure there is, like, grabbing it while you're shooting it or something, but it's not a thing that I'm gonna be figuring out. Whether this is actually, like, ends up being a secret or not, I wanna go back here. Not a secret. Well, they've begun to hide them well enough that I don't see them. So they're gonna have ones like that still. And ones like that. And if I don't stupidly jump to my death, ones like this. I feel like I'm being a little harsh on this board. Seeing as it probably was just created so people could grind experience. But go through this as fast as possible. While still safely avoiding death. It's not like we're gonna make a record, but at least we can do this within. First one I'm gonna find annoying. At least we can do it within normal video time rather than taking forever because I'm just mumbling on to myself and dying stupidly repeatedly. Oh, because we can literally just do this. It is a good kind of show of the potential that, at least in my opinion, that Fortnite has for this stuff. It probably already like has a bunch of maps and stuff that's I had to check. Probably already has a bunch of parkour maps and other such nonsense. But as I'm not one that plays this game, I'm gonna go with it shows a good little representation on what you could lay out maps to be if you so wish to. Even though a lot of these are dumb, they could be made better. Or at least more intricate so that they're not just these terrible little things that are super easy to deal with. Some of these are cool, or would be difficult if done right. I see. That's what the French fries do. Like that. That is a good example of what could be used to make interesting, potentially difficult maps. And while this is not difficult, it does show potential also. Same with this. They're having to actually get creative with these now. Not all of them, but some of them. Why would I even touch that? Okay, something I thought I could go through, but then I did not think. That has potential, but it's a solid no right now. What? Excuse me? Okay. I'll admit it, that one fucked me up. There's question marks. 1 second. Here we go. Hey there, Peter. See, that was a good trap. Thought I could be close to that. Apparently not. Ah, this one's gonna be one of those ones that fucks with me. Come on. Checks out. That doesn't. Another one of the things where maybe a little more thought process should have gone into it. But with a little bit of help, it could be cool. So all I gotta do is this. A lot of issues can be solved with a little bit of running. Glad I barely avoided that. Here we go. Interesting. So what I gotta do is wait for it to go down, run and jump. These just fake outs. Weird. Again, easy ones. That just to be sure that I get it. I don't think it would have given it to me, and I definitely would not have been able to go do that. Okay, another one that's actually pretty good. We're just gonna die because I want the paint. Hey, we have reached 200. On Dave the Duck. Blue. Barely missed getting shot on that one. Sprint, got low energy. When I say that, all I hear is hoops and grounded in my head. So she feels like she's kind of got low energy. That looks trippy, but okay. I shouldn't have died there, but okay. I mean, I should have, but I shouldn't have in theory. Because I shouldn't have been that stupid. And like there, if I had been a little bit more careful, I could have hit mount. But I failed to actually mount or mantle. Which kind of dumb. And because I was squatted, I failed with my dude. My fault. Think of the fact that I get on the spot. It just means they're doing a puzzle correctly. Unlike that part where they're definitely not. Well, these puzzles are definitely just reused. It's not even like a question of it's reused. Okay, so that's what we gotta do. I just realized I wasn't mantling. I was sticking myself here, which means I can do this. Why is this up here? Seemingly no reason. Seemingly no reason. Jump too far. Checking. I was hoping this would actually be difficult. I know a lot of it's just intended for people who are trying to grind experience. But and there's a trigger one here and there. Like this one, you're supposed to do this. But the rest are just kind of meh. The best ones are generally the ones that do something that's interesting. Which is fine in and of itself, but like this, not difficult by any stretch of the imagination. Or was it ever intended to be? But like this one's interesting. Because I don't understand it immediately. And they follow it up with something like that. Too. Interesting thing. And then this one is semi-difficult, but because it only lasts half a second, can't really call it a challenge. Seeing as I know I'm gonna die by the time I get to the next one, I'm definitely not gonna make it all the way to the end with it. I'm just this. Okay, I thought so. It goes away. Oh hey, one of interest. I'll actually have to pay attention. See what works. Just squat and go around the ring. Got it. There's more one-note puzzles. What was that? Am I interesting? Been done a million times, but still more interesting than that. Do you see a spike wall trap type thing? That's just the extent of it. Yes, yes, yes. I like to go a little too far backwards. Yes, I saw the spike wall. Just went further forward than I intended. Once again. See, this one's decent just because you have to constantly evaluate where you want to be. Because if I go too far backwards, I'm not going to be able to get the second one. It's going to be a pain. We got to do the same with the third. That we have to be a little careful with where we jump, but that's about it. Jump. Not good trap. Not really what I would call a good trap. I'm just glad it doesn't have arrows on it. It doesn't do that. Dumb little thing that kind of just gives it away. Exactly a maze master are you? Oh, I didn't even realize that was where I was going. Yeah, no. That's another one of those little secret areas, which is cool. This is actually one of these that's interesting. I mean, it's not that interesting, but it's one with a bit of potential in like a bigger parkour sense. I think it could be used to make a parkour interesting. It's a little too easy of a jump. Putting several of these. Persist and messing with the difficulty just a little bit. I mean, it's not super difficult, but it's much more interesting than doing nothing. Okay. Yep. I think these are just meant to mess you up if you're trying to speedrun it. Which is why I don't like it. because it's not actually caring about the puzzle itself, it's caring about if you speed run it, this could get you. Or this could slow you down, or could trip you up, or whatever. This is the same way. It's built just to be a pain if you decide to take it fast instead of slow. And them doing that is also what makes some of their puzzles easier than they have to be, because they're trying to add a little spot where if you want to, you could. Go quicker. I checked to see if that was possible. Don't know what the fuck this is about. There we go. I know exactly what this is about. I'm just impatient. Another one where it's just meant to trip you up. Not actually meant to be difficult. There's a way to do both. But then again, this isn't really meant to be super difficult from one level to the next. Especially because half of these are just copied over. Practically copied over, but with one slight difference. That's another one that has potential. Set matchmaking code. What does that even mean? I don't know. I think it's also meant to be like, if you have somebody or a couple people that you know, you have them go with you and you race. That way you can be mad when somebody is actually better than you, or somebody's going faster than you. So these parts where it's just meant to trip you up actually mean something. Because it may allow somebody to do it better than somebody else in the field. Trip up in one spot and get past, and then you may be able to catch up because they tripped up in another spot that you didn't or something. Which is an interesting way to go about it. When I don't just jump off a ledge for no reason. I mean, half of the time I am just kind of getting got for no reason. I expected. I didn't see it. I saw the one on my left and completely missed the one on my right. Even though it's the one that's important. And like these. It's counterintuitive that you would go up, even though, you know, you can kind of guess that you're going to go up because there's no other way to go about it. If you add in a little thing, make it seem like there's another way to go and actually have that way be wrong and this way be right. Just as a little anything is possible fuck you moment. Ah, so those do kill you. I had been assuming so, but when I hit the back of it and it didn't, I was confused. One, two, two. Let me test that theory. Okay, so my assumption was correct the first time. It's 1, 2, 2 because it's first row and second row and second row. If I don't, you know, mess it up, which is an interesting way to do it. In fact, not even giving them that rule hint would be better. Then it's a trial and error. This could be interesting if you made it more difficult. Are there spikes on the ceiling? There. Oh, I was hoping I could go fast enough. Okay, so the goal is to put these off like this to get through. Easy enough. And of course, the water spots you usually bounce on, but now you're using these instead. Probably let me hit the water, see if that bounces me up. It bounces me up into the spike. Got it. %50 completion. All levels in one game. Which probably won't matter for me because currently it's not recording the experience, but it could give it to me later, but I don't really care. I'll decide later whether or not I'm going to. I'll probably just do all of them because I've already done 350. There. Doesn't even require that. This is just the double spikes again, but with this, that. Okay. So it's basically a time thing. I can't time it correctly. Which actually makes me like this more. Hang on. Because I'm so bad at timing that it does the reverse. It at least causes me anger. So what I need to do is that. Didn't do it exactly perfectly, but honestly, I do not care. Every time I find I wish these were just like messing with me and there's actually a different way. At least that would be more interesting. Just doing that until the spikes go off and take it off. Now I'm just basically doing the same levels over and over again. Slight variations in spikes and shoe boys. Of course, it's the same with the electricity. No, the electricity shouldn't have killed me. I'm just dumb and have no patience. Because I have no patience, instead of being careful about it like this, I just walk straight into it. Once again, just a variation of gently set off the spikes. And another time bomb. Which, I'm sticking with my answer of at least it's something. But I'm terrible at it. I wish I could jump while I did this. I may hate this now that I'm doing it like this. You know, an easier way to do this might just be this. Did I? What? Oh, okay. It was just a skip. I got a thing for completing 10 levels without dying, and I'm guessing that the more you do of that, the more experience you're gonna get. But honestly, there's this thing that I couldn't be. And it's pronounced. Oh yeah, that's what it's pronounced. Fucked. I couldn't be fucked. I'm gonna stop caring about whether or not that hits me or not. So this is just get through the parkour faster than the wall, right? Of course. Of course. Now it's just wait for the wall to do the preferred location. I can't have it in front of me. Where it must be. Behind me, unless I do that. That's a combination. You can't hug the left wall, which I don't know who in their right mind in this situation would hug the left wall. Also, the spikes go off. It's not so bad. It's a little mind-numbing. Like I would have never guessed that it's already been over an hour. If I thought you could actually fall in these holes, this would be more exciting. And then a simple half a second of insurance, and it's fine. Level 400. Yep. Literally just go wherever it takes me and end up at the victory. And this is a solid, can you go in the right direction while being launched in the air, on top of, can you pick the right color? Or are you colorblind? I mean, that's not exactly how colorblindness works, but you know what I mean. I cannot apparently get this last one. There we go. Not exactly difficult once you notice that that's there. Not even a little bit difficult. Not difficult, it just, you don't see it, so you don't know it's there, so you get spiked. And that's the whole point. I hit the A button, I just didn't jump. I'm guessing because I hit it too quickly after I landed. Didn't think I was gonna make that twice. It's weird, well, you don't need... Well, you don't need to grapple to do the levels, it makes them 10 times easier. I went back quickly enough. At least in my opinion. Which is the only opinion that matters to me at the moment. That didn't work for no apparent reason. Probably because of how I entered it. Yep. This one's only slightly interesting because you have to make that jump. I did it. It's not even interesting. Once again, not even interesting. Not interesting. a little bit. That wasn't even a puzzle, that was just a over the thing, which I guess checks out. I did not play myself, the game just didn't do the thing that I couldn't control correctly. Okay, so yes, it didn't want me to jump there. Didn't even need to look at what the puzzle was gonna be. There we go. These pipes again, where they're kind of not at all what you expect from them. I could have saved that. I just pushed forward because I figured that I wasn't going to make that. I guess for once, if it said that I played myself, it would be correct. I don't really have much to say while I do this. My life isn't interesting enough to talk about for this, so I can't exactly put any kind of new developments in my non-existent channel, or well, it does exist, but it's practically non-existent. And I can't exactly give you developments on my life because there's no point in that. Even if there was a point, nothing's happened. So all I can tell you about is how I don't really like this game much. Which is weird because I keep playing it. And I don't mean just this map. As I said game. I mean all of Fortnite. It's kind of weird because it's not horrible as I used to think it would be. Mainly because Ninja is the most obnoxious looking and sounding person in existence. Even his name is stupid. No offense. It's something a child would come up with. Which, to be fair, he probably was a child when he came up with it. And he just looked irritating. Like, I liked Takis, and after he did a commercial with Takis, I was like, you know, I don't want to eat those anymore. Because that's how much he doesn't sit right in my mind as like a normal thing. Human, person, creature, whatever you want to call it. For some reason my brain is just like, nah, that's not right. We don't like that. so I never gave Fortnite a chance. And maybe if I had back then, it might have made a difference. But I have a feeling it wouldn't make that big of a difference on my opinion of it, because I really didn't have anybody who I would enjoy playing with back then. Even if I did download it, I probably would have played for a couple seconds, gone. Not for me. That would have been almost my day. Now you've given me something you shouldn't have. Oh, it got destroyed after 1 use, even though it's 10. That's some nonsense. Okay. Okay, the only thing I can think of is just going straight down. I wasn't creative, but it was one of the better puzzles in this, surprisingly enough. Kind of like how this isn't very creative, it's just maze, but dangerous, but not a maze. Just follow it. But once again, it's one of the more enjoyable ones, just because there's a not totally insufferable type of way about it. Okay, let's do this properly. Yep. Thought it would bounce. Oh well. Oop. Oop. That was my bad. I'll admit that one. Mainly because I was trying to do that. Got it. Let's do this and then let's see what happens. Okay, so it's just like a boy looks only type thing. Okay. So if I hold this, do I stay attached longer or something? Is that what I'm missing? No, you're not. Either it's meant for me to do this, and then jump up on that. Or I meant to jump off with this. Do it then. Like that. Would change speed the intended pathway. This is one that I like, if I'm being honest. There's no way to cheat it. You gotta be a little careful. And the intricacy just basically depends on however you want to make it. Okay. I thought there was something up that way, but I guess not. $500. Nice. Okay, so if you don't do it perfectly, you can do both, but if you do, you can skip. Once again, it's either speedrun or race mentality. Either way, it doesn't really matter. Philip. Okay, so basically I had to do it lots of. Quickly enough. It's not an issue. Yep. Okay, so it's literally just one of these. I really don't think they took into account that you can mount when you did this. Although I am under the assumption that mounting has always been a thing. There was never a time before you could... I keep calling it mounting. What is it actually called? Mantle. I'm assuming there wasn't a time before mantling where you couldn't mantle. Spikes. Yep. like those hay bales wouldn't be necessary, but that doesn't necessarily mean that mantling isn't a thing. It could mean that the person just didn't care about mantling. Or did they purposefully built it so you don't need to? Or they just didn't think about that fact. Even harder to believe, maybe they didn't know about it, but anything is possible. Live in the hood. Do I live in the hood? No. But there's no proof that I don't, outside of me saying that I don't. So, real question is, will you take me at my word or not? And am I a liar? Weird. But it's actually interesting, because it's kind of like you have to figure it out as you go kind of thing. I assume it's just... Oh, it's assuming there was more. That's kind of disappointing, because I liked that one. Hello, Steven. Another one of the hay bale things. If it's faster, we'll just jump on top of the hay bales. Okay, this is relatively interesting. Matchmake again to restart a challenge. Okay. I'll keep that in mind if I happen to need that information. Did I definitely... Oh. Now the important question is, if I walk on this... Okay. Bounce me up, yep. What is this? Is it a... Yes, it is. It's just snow themed. What does this do? Oh, okay. It switches between which one works. And I'm assuming that you either die or it just does nothing if you don't have it enabled. Ah, you're very clever. Okay. That one I only approve of because if you fuck up, you die. So there's actual stakes, even though they're not very big because it's very easy to do. But if you forget, then potentially be a big issue for you. That was weird. Hmm. Okay, but I can't reach that. Like, I can't do anything about that. So that one's good because it actually made me fucking cry. And have a fucking little brain cell. I mean, it was simple, but it actually, you know, fucked me a little bit. That one was good. Okay. Another one of these. Yeah. I may be able to just... Nope. So basically it wants me to mantle right there. After this happens. Or it just wants me to figure out how to get off that without, you know, karma dying. Okay, bud. I see what I gotta do. So I basically just have to run for it. I overcomplicated that for myself. It wasn't actually a challenge. It was just fucking use that kind of level. They're insta-kills. That increases my anxiety about this level in particular a little bit, but it's still not going to be an issue. Because they didn't put them that close together. Just to activate the spikes type situation. Okay, it's just a avoid landmine type situation. No, I got that. I didn't touch the wall though. What's going on? I don't understand. Okay. That wasn't it. Oh, I know. Fuck off, spikes. I don't get why they would do it like that, but okay. Rather than a good or interesting or anything like that, I just found that to be dumb. We got the first level of the Halloween event guy where he's like a slime pumpkin man. We can get him himself, but we got one of his things. Essentially. That did not do it for us. Again, mantling makes this game. At least this dude's levels overpowered. They're easy. It overpowers them. That was because of the stupid slide that happened. I don't know why I slid. But I did, so. Simple as that. And the cork, which usually doesn't bounce, is bounced. Which I kind of appreciate. I kind of think is inconsistent. But I don't know what I prefer, getting juked or having consistency. think an even amount of both is nice. But of course, you can't always get that. And as we know, this is a no-brain cell map. Why'd I even walk on that? There's no point. Just do this. Kind of would have appreciated if there was like a reason why you couldn't just do that. That irritates me just because it's not difficult, and yet I fucked it up. This irritates me. Because I was trying to bounce on those when it's not necessary. That only happened because I had the ice on. Oh shit, Sherlock. That. That was weird. Let me get this first one. I don't know why I can land on them right now, but I couldn't then. I'll assume it was just something stupid. Okay. You're basically trying to catch me unaware, which you succeeded in. You basically put the spikes in weird spots to try and catch me off guard. Looks like if they had interesting puzzles, or not puzzles, but you know what I mean, interesting little rooms. I don't mind this one. I wouldn't mind nearly as much getting those rooms where it's basically just spikes, but you did see them coming. It annoys me because that's not difficult. It's just I have to actually. It wants me to do that quicker. I did. But could make for an interesting way to reset somebody instead of killing them, but there's really no point if it's easier just to kill them. If you had to like set up traps to kill people, it would be one thing. But when you set the ground itself to just be lava or whatever, however you got it to insta-kill you when you touch the ground, there's really no point. And this is just going to be irritating because I know I can land on pipes, but now I have to actually land directly in the middle to get it to work. Which is just unnecessary. If I don't jump soon enough, it's going to go, oh, you can't jump because you're not directly in the middle. And pointless. I was hoping I could do that quick enough. Hoping it wouldn't fully kill me. And then, well, I was also hoping that I could just jump straight over it, but... like that. Should I even a point in this one? Okay, there are spikes. I think some of these are designed so that if you've run through it once before, you might get confused and mix up one of the old puzzles with one of the new ones. Or, you know what I mean. One of the later puzzles with one of the immediate puzzles. But once again, this is one of those cases where it would be better not to have the lily pad and the cork do the same thing. Especially when the cork had originally just been a nothing. What am I missing? Literally nothing? Literally nothing. I'm just gonna have to keep jumping until it works. There it goes. Don't know why it didn't work the first 3 times. The main point of that is that it trips you up. Be careful, you may be able to go quicker or whatever. We're getting close to the end. Just like 47 more levels. Feels weird to call that close to the end, but... this level shouldn't take too long. Okay. Huh? Wait. Ah, I see. It's a... I'm a dum-dum. I am a dum-dum. I'm doing it wrong. I'm supposed to be going out here. I got it confused with where I was before. Whatever. Mainly you're supposed to do this. You can slip past this, jump over this, go back, jump over this. Okay. Basically means nothing. Why did I not jump there? I don't know. It wants me to take this quickly so that I can do it. I was just trying to. It doesn't seem to. The no dancing actually puts the bridge that lets me go across. Weird. Just another land in the center, please. Type deal. Yep. These aggravate me just because you kind of have to guess where the center is. And if you're wrong, you're fucked. And then these are just weirdly shaped. There's actually nothing wrong with these. They're actually quite stupid because they're easy. If they use their wacky proportions to their advantages, at least they could have done like, oh, you thought this was good, but it's not. Or you have to go out on this extended part. This doesn't look like it'll work. That one looks like it should, but actually it's the other way around or something. Nope. Just decided to make it normal parkour. Which is fine, I guess. This one I like. From a somebody created this to challenge you perspective, although I don't think that's the case. I think I'm just bad. Second, let me explain myself after I get there. Because the bounciness, so you have to constantly bounce, and the zappiness will basically knock you off, so you have to avoid it. But even if you hit it, there's a chance that you could stay on, which is nice. And then you have to make that hard turn, which is really hard to do with the bounce thing, and you have to dodge before and after the turn, even though it's not that. Preferably this would be a lot closer to it, so it'd be a boing, and immediately you'd have to boing this way. But that's not that big a deal. Well, I touched the button, so trap means absolutely nothing. What that do? Not a difficult thing. I'm just supposed to wait until they're good. Literally just a test of my patience at this point. Half of this map is at least. Oh, a lot more than half. But I take this for example. I can just do this. So it's not a test of my patience. And I can probably do the same thing with this, even though I'm... Yeah, like that. I just have to be slightly more patient, which is not something I can do. At least it's better than just spikes for spikes' sake. And that's an interesting one. Oh look, spikes for spikes' sake. a test of my patience. Because basically I gotta just figure out where to jump to get it. So I'm lucky that I got the second try because I've definitely done stuff like that in other games where it just took me fucking ever to get it just right. Which I'm not inherently against if I think the rest of it is good. Of course, I don't think the rest of it is good enough. But it is a good time waster. Big boost for getting to level 700. Oh. Just need to be like this. And then I need to turn around after I... so that I can... no. I'm gonna keep calling it mount. I know it's mantle. But I can't. There we go. 700. Now there's 7 bonus levels. I refuse. I want to do these bonus levels. There's 6 bonus levels for instance for 10 times. Which find 5 mini Phillip cats. Weird. Ah, go back here. $300 level lava parkour, 63 level aqua death run. So they have a bunch of little ones here and there. Wolves versus chickens and Desperate Hub. Let's just do this. And then we'll go to the king room. If it lets us. I hit the mantle button, but okay. Get up here. Okay, looks like I don't even need to mantle until here. Bonus 1. So now I've got 2 bonus 2. Plus it looks like we're gonna get a decent amount of experience from each of these. That was stupid. I'm guessing it's just some of the ones considered difficult or that he like, or she, they alike, put together. Stupid fucking tubes. I forgot that some of the tubes can have the red. I think it's meant to knock you back to the first one. It's just doesn't always do it. And I guess I'm just gonna repeatedly do the same thing because there's no surefire way to get this done. It's like that is if I hold back the whole time while I fly. This is if I hold forward the whole time while I fly. Let's try running, I guess. Absolutely nothing different than if I walk. It's especially annoying because I just didn't notice the red bands on the pipes. It's not that I don't understand that they're dead bands. I did not land on the red band. Which means I'm going to have to heavy avoid the red band. Oh, avoiding the center, or hitting the center. Exactly. Perfectly. So that it has no chance to say that I fucked up when I didn't. Very difficult. I have to far left it, and then I have to far right it. There we go. Slightly more experience. See if it just slowly increases or if it jumps up with each level. That's gonna be so fucking annoying. But at least everything up until that point. As long as I'm not stupid and push backwards when I'm jumping forward, because I fall into the own trap of it looks like it should go backwards, but doesn't. These are instant death. There we go. Okay, so we get about 6,000 before and after each level, I think. No, just after. And while the last one was over 6,000, when we just did wasn't, so who knows? That's based on, or if it was just, this is how much it would let them. we go. That was doing less. But again, doesn't really matter if it's still around 6,000. It's a lot compared to not being around 6,000. Huh. Maybe. Okay, so I didn't find Charlie the chicken, and then that's. So I'm not going to be able to. Not going to be able to do 6 because I never found Charlie the chicken. Something I couldn't have known until afterwards, so it's fine. Go. I might go and try and find Charlie the chicken. If I had known that that was going to be like that, I would have looked at which level each one was on, so that I can make sure that I find them. But I can't do this one, right? Yeah. Oh, and then I have to do all of these to enter the king room, which means we're done. 'Cause fuck that. See what happens here. Fuck that. I ain't doing that. So, with all my shit talking aside, I did decently enjoy this. It's unfortunate I can't play your bonus rooms or your king room because of your stupid things. Stupid thing. This stupid list of achievements. Like, I can't finish in 50 minutes. I probably could finish in 50 minutes if I really wanted to. Like, if I really tried. And I could probably do no deaths until level 200 if I really tried. And you know, I could look up where Charlie the chicken is, or I could look around a little harder to find him. But stuff like finish death run 10 times is dumb. And find 5 mini Philip cats. I don't even know what that means. Unless you mean that you want me to find the cat. Like the same cat. 5 times. Which would basically mean finish the death run 5 times. Which there's already one that's finished it 10 times. Which makes that kind of pointless outside of just go find the animal multiple times while you're doing that. I don't need to be king. Outside of the dumb little thing right there, it's fine. I think finding one of the challenge rooms that's super easy, or just going through it multiple times would be a decent way to get experience. And I may do that in the future. I don't know. But either way, we spent enough time doing this death run. Let's claim this page. And now we can start saving up to get this whole page. Or, well, I guess we don't care about that. Because we have to get all of this page to get this page, and all of this page to get this page, then we get this one, which is one we actually care about. Then we gotta get this entire page to get this page, to get this one, which is one we actually care about. We gotta get that whole page to get this one, which is the one we actually care about. More so than the other ones. Because it's gold. We'll start by claiming this, just because it's here. And it's something we can buy. We should make a Spider-Gwen loadout, shouldn't we? Alright, fine. We'll do that. I do want to see what the other looks of her fit look like. Decent. Yeah, those are just the optional colors. Does she look the same regardless? Yep. I like this one the best out of the three, honestly, for this character. For this Spoder character. Do look the best. And then of course we gotta give her the Spoder stuff. Because we're not giving her a pickle. We'll give you this. No, we'll give you this. You're just gonna have guns strapped to your back. Because you know what they say. They strapped or get clapped. I think your hammer looks dumb, so you will keep this sword. I'm using your website right now, but I'm still gonna put that. This will be this. And I'll assume that's a ball of science. And then we'll hit save. 6 presets. Of course. 2 of them are cats. The same cat. Just one's pink and one's not. And I'm gonna add 3 more for each of the cats. Fuck you, that's why. Oh yeah, I gotta... Let me choose this for you. And then there should be a... Yep. Overwrite this. Conform. Name. Folder. Wine. I don't know if that's how you spell Gwen. That's how we're gonna spell it. Here we go. Name. Flower. Child. Rename. If we are chat, a name that has come up with by Peaches. At least as far as I know. Could have been come up by somebody else, but slimy and pink ranger. And then we'll just give you your actual name. And if you question why this is Pink Ranger, this is why this is Pink Ranger. Alright, that's yeah, that's it for that. So we've achieved our goal and leveling up a bunch and doing the whole thing. I didn't do the challenges because they were dumb to begin with, and the ones that weren't dumb were just not worth it. Because I'd probably have to run through the whole thing again anyway. That's it for this one. Bye. See you later.